Alright, there we go. And open up the stream again. Because for some unknown What the? Oh, it's the stream from earlier, not the one I did just made. What? Close. Open. I hate this. There we go, and now I have a chat. Jesus Christ, I hate that stupid button. Alright. So, I guess Pop Conley, welcome back. Again, last time, we got someone tried for murder. This time we're gonna collect more evidence. And I'm still using my phone for chat because I don't know how to set up like an opaque chat bubble thing. I mean, I guess I could also maybe use my laptop as like an extra monitor. Probably should do that in hindsight. I don't know. I'll get something set up at some point. March 22nd, 5:24 p.m. Ryan Cole offices. Mystic Maya! Mystic Maya! Sniffle, sniffle. There, Pearls. I can't take it anymore. What? Look, it'll be alright. Everything may still work out. The condition was that we had to get a not guilty verdict. And so far, the kidnapper has kept his word and hasn't hurt Maya. And it won't because Mr. On Guard hasn't been given a guilty sentence yet. Sniffle, sniffle. Cheer up, we don't have time to stand around crying. We have to get going. You're right. Looks Maya's in much more pain than I am. Yes, that's right, so... Hey, you guys. I'm glad I caught you, pal. Mr. Scruffy Detective? Oh boy, looks like Detective Gumshoe has been dubbed Mr. Scruffy Detective in Pearl's book now. I mean, yeah, he's kind of scruffy. It's just plain old Mr. Dick Gumshoe now. I came here to talk to you, pal. But we're kind of busy right now. So, what are you going to do from now on? What do you mean, pal? Well, you've been fired, right? So, do you have a new job lined up yet? Oh, that, what am I supposed to do now, pal? I don't have anything coming in at all until my next payday. What are you talking about? You don't have another payday? I guess that's me. I'm just gonna have to work here at your place, pal. Say what? You'll be searching for things that will prove Mr. On Guard's innocence all day, right? Well, yeah. See, I'm gonna help you, pal. You know, considering how much detective work Phoenix Wright does, I could see why just having a former detective on his team would probably be a really good idea. I've got lots of experience in investigating and watching over people's places. I'm great at making really simple meals, pal. I'll take care of it all. Come on, Mr. Nick. Let's let Mr. Scrubby Detective take care of things. Okay. By the way, what's your best dish? Instant noodles, pal. I'm not surrounded by people who really eat cheap, unhealthy foods. That was the first time I've ever seen Mr. Edgeworth act like that. Never thought he'd say something like he didn't care if Miss Andrews killed herself. He said that? That's horrible. I thought weren't you there? Well, because of him doing that, we finally got the truth. The truth? Miss Andrews' last testimony. I wonder if that was the truth. I'll give you that there was nothing strange in her testimony itself. But I still think there's something fundamentally wrong with the whole thing. Thinking about that thing, pal? Why don't you want to... No, I mean, almost need to frame Mr. On Guard. I could figure out... or anything she said all day. Then, you're saying that testimony was a lie? Not a lie per se. just feels like there's something more here than meets the eye. Or that's what Edgeworth would like us to believe. That's such a dirty trick. Even that woman prosecutor was better than that. Franziska von Karma. Speaking of Miss von Karma, do you have any more information on her condition? Wasn't she shot this morning? Miss von Karma was shot today on the way to the trial by the pistol. Pal. But she's going to be fine, right? I mean, Edgeworth said she was in stable condition, but... Well, she was shot in the shoulder, so she's okay and still hanging in there. They shouldn't be done taking the bullet out, so she's probably resting at the hospital. Which one? What? Are you going to visit her, pal? No. Well, I was kind of thinking about it. Hey, you've actually got a heart, don't you? Don't you? She looked like she was being tortured to death, not being able to go to the trial today. That would be good for you if you want and let her whip you for a bit, pal. Let's go let her whip us, Mr. Nick. I'm definitely not going. Let's see. The name of the hospital was... Oh yeah, the Hobby Clinic. That name sends a chill down my spine. Well, I guess it can't hurt to stop by and say hi. Anything to say about my detective badge? Look, it's my attorney's badge. Oh, it's a little tarnished, don't you think, pal? Don't worry, he'll make it all sparkly and shiny again. I'm really touched. Should we take a look at this? Can't think of anything to say about this, pal. Why not make us some instant noodles instead? That's okay, really. Anything to say about the Nickel Samurai? Set up the press conference ticket. Have you heard anything from the kidnapper? No, not yet. Sure, once he hears what happened at the trial today, he'll call, pal. Remember, you can't provoke him when you get to talk to him. Nothing to say about the camera. Nothing to say about the magazine clipping. Nothing about the map. Anything to say about the wine glass? No? The crime photo. Got anything to say about the crime photo? When I saw that bug, I thought to myself, this is gonna prove Mr. Enguarde's guilty. Looks like there was just a lot more to it than I thought, huh, pal? Yeah, bro, you should know better than to say something like that. Well, I'm not a cop anymore, just a regular helper around the office now, so... What if he misses working down at the precinct? He just got fired. Suicide report? No. It's about Juan's autopsy. What's the golden knife? Who could have thought this knife Mr. Enguarde used to eat his dinner steak with? Go on. That would be stabbed into the victim's body by Miss Andrews of all people. I guess she just hated the victim that much, huh, pal? The question isn't why she hated the victim that, except rather why she tried to pin the murder on Mr. Enguarde. She really hates Mr. Enguarde. Well, this Nickel Samurai was really Miss Andrews, huh? Yeah, it's either when she went to Mr. Enguarde's room to get the knife, or when she was done with the foul beat, but I guess we'll never know. It'll be okay, you'll see her again, little missy. Yeah. It's really important that you don't give up. Oh, okay. I guess a big voice really does give you a sense of presence. I won't give up ever. Cheer up, you can't give in, Missy. Yeah. Hey, I know. I'll show you something cool. How's this? Stop trying to show the child a gun! I don't have a pistol or my police badge anymore. Cheer up, you can't give in. Yeah. What are those two doing? People are jealous of my roguishly cool detective look, pal. It's because of this look that I passed the detective's test, you know? Oh. But you know, people can't coast through life on their looks alone, pal. Yeah, you can't count on your looks alone. Oh, I learned something new today. Is she alright? After being shot, I mean? Her wound isn't that bad. Well, the gunshot wound anyway. But the wound to her pride? Now that's a different story, pal. The wound to her pride? Well, until now, she's always upheld the Von Karma Creed. And since she came here, well, you've given her pride quite a beating, pal. Oh. I mean, she may act all grown up, but she's really still just an 18-year-old. Quite frankly, I worry about her, pal. That's the first time I've seen that side of Mr. Edgeworth, pal. Forcing people to say what he wants them to during testimony. I want people to know. I want to know what in the world happened to him all this time when he was gone. Can we take a look at this? Okay. What do you say about this guy? What about Lotta Hart? Anything to say about her? No. I'm not a real fan of action shows or anything. I know who on Naruto and Men on Guard are. Okay, so... Can't believe it. Mike getting kidnapped all because of this guy. I mean, what kind of person is the real murderer anyway? Maybe they're a big fan of Mr. On Guard? The kidnapper's voice. You sound like an old man to me. Can I say about Wendy Oldbag? Okay. My impression of her has totally changed, pal. So where is she right now? I'm sure she's being questioned down at the precinct. At the very least, about the messing with the body and obstruction via investigation. She'll probably be staying over at the detention center. Detention center, huh? She was Miss Adrian Andrews' mentor. It's the suicide of the mentor she depended on. Adrian Andrews tried to follow in her attempted suicide. Now the question is, who is Miss Andrews relying on now? Well, guess we can go to the detention center. March 22nd, detention center visitors room. What the guard told me. Sounds like along with Mr. Guard, Miss Andrews is also being detained here. We should talk with them since they're here. Yeah, both of them are still in questioning. We don't have time to waste. Yeah, visiting hours are almost over. Smile, you're on candid camera. Guards monitors the visitors room. Catch a few Z's while standing. That's a good way to spend free time. Let's go back to the office because, you know. Examine things just to see if Gumshoe has anything to say about this. There's a giant building just outside the window. It's the Gatewater Hotel, a high-class luxury hotel. Actually, the crime scene happened at the recently completed hotel in the center of town. The Gatewater Imperial Hotel. So how far are they going to expand their empire? Hey, it's wilting a little. Ow, I'll give it some delicious water, pal. That's okay. I already did that. The watering can. Where are you, Mr. Watering Can? You just call the watering can Mr. This is the, Nickel Samurai, right? Yeah, that's right. Mr. Nick, please take care of Mr. Maya and be her Nickel Samurai. Stop. Stop saying that. My desk. I don't have time to sit. It's unusually clean. Oh, I cleaned it up even more for you last night. But I can get even more cleaner, pal. That's for the toilet. What a mess, literally. Difficult-looking legal books stand up for middle row. They mock me. Oh, do you need to look at something up in one of these books, Mr. Nick? Which book is it? Which book do you need? I can't read those hard books, and I can't reach them either. But I can read, and I'm tall, pal. Please stop competing with an 8-year-old. It's disturbing. We can add the criminal affairs too as well. Why not? March 22nd, Police Station, Criminal Affairs Department. Wow. Everybody looks really busy with something or another. They're probably strengthening the evidence for tomorrow's trial. Hey, hurry up with that, will ya? Pass that victim's list around. You've got to be kidding me. There's over 100 people on here. Mr. Nick, is Mr. On Guard really that big and bad of a criminal? Actually, Pearls, never mind. It sounds like they're working on a different case. That must be one of the detectives. He's mumbling something to himself. Right now. Now, why do you want to work for our company? Well, that would have to be because I would like to help this company grow. Must be doing image training for corporate interviews. These are the detectives' desks. There are computers and files on each one. Funny, they're a lot tighter than I expected. Because detectives don't spend a lot of time at their desks. A lot of time at their desks, you know what I mean. This must be the chief detectives here. He's glued to his computer screen. What? Prosecutor Von Karn was shot in front of the courthouse? Who did it? Who shot her? I have a sneaky suspicion that even Gumshoe could do this guy's job. Oh, that's kind of cute. Mr. Nick, what is this stuffed animal's name? Oh, we already... Yeah, we already... A poster of a female police... Wait, nope, okay. Yeah, we've already seen everything here. Alright, I guess let's go to the hotel lobby. March 22nd, Gatewater Hotel, hotel lobby. Alright now, Mr. Nick. Let's go look for clues. We have to, for Mystic Maya's sake. You shall not pass. Oh, it's another one. Miss Oldbeck? Don't devalue my name and turn to a gasp, you spiky-headed petty fogger. Because of you, I've been made to look like the bad guy again. Although I did get a piece of gum from Edgy Boy, just as he promised. What I really want was something more valuable. But Edgy Boy's I want it all. It's all your fault. You've awakened the wild beast inside of this old bag. Yeah, did she just die? Miss Oldbag, keep your hands off me. This helmet is airtight. No air's getting in and no air gets out. Then why do you keep putting it on? I don't think you can get me to move with silly questions. You're going to have to defeat me if you want to get by. I'm not hearing this. Oh my god, she's actually blocking your path. Ha! You're a million light years too early to be asking me questions, Whisper Snapper. Looks like the only way I'm going to get an investigating done is first do something about this kooky alien. Okay, yeah. No. We'll have time to present evidence until we can get rid of her. Could you please take a look at this? Sorry, Sonny. I can't see very well through this helmet. Looks like the only way I'm going to get any investigating done. Okay. I see the look in your eyes. Stop thinking I'm an alien from outer space this instant. No. It gotta work. You don't think I'm not gonna, like, go through all my evidence just to see if anything I have works to get rid of you? You are surely mistaken. Something might work. You never know. Okay. One of these is gonna work. One of these has gotta work. What about Edgeworth? Get a picture of Edgeworth and get rid of you. God damn it. Okay. Powers. Karita. Security lady. Okay, yeah, we're not getting rid of her at all. Well, I tried. Guess the last thing to do is to go to the clinic. When is Dr. Hottie again? March 22nd, Hottie Clinic reception. Never thought I'd come back to this place. Yes, are you here to visit a patient? Ah, hi, wait a second, you're... yes, I'm Dr. Hottie. Ho ho. Why are you still here? Yes, what is it? Can I help you? You can tell me. Yes. Director Hottie. Edgeworth? Yes, I'm Director Hottie. Oh, you're the man for this morning. Yes, what is it? Director, Franziska. How is Franziska von Karma? You don't need to worry. Yes, she's in good hands. Because you see, I'm personally taking good care of her. Yes, yes, and that thing, that surgery went well. And my gratitude. Looks like Edgeworth doesn't know about this director and his secret. She looks so pitiful, absolutely terrified. Yes, but understand, yes, her opponent was a gun after all, When I snuck up on her in real secret-like, she would scream really loudly, yes. I see. But she's really cute, too. Then I'd do that, she'd whip me with her whip, Boy, I cry like a baby. Yes, but I think I'd get used to it. Oh, I was expecting her to, like, come out with, like, bandages or something. Go back to your room. You're so mean, so mean, my frisky Friska. Never say that again. Okay, okay. Yes, it's time for my IV drops. Yes. What are those tulips doing in your hand, Mr. Phoenix, right? Alright, I knew I shouldn't have come here. I was shot in the front of the courthouse, in my right shoulder. But it's no big deal. This sort of thing happens all the time. I think they had full intentions of running the trial this morning. But that would have been too much for you. There's no need to act tough in front of us, you know. Regardless, I was dragged here by that man over there. He was so unyielding. One has to wonder if he's simply interested in stealing my case. It was the only logical course of action, given the bullet was still lodged to your shoulder. But by taking over the case, I found myself having to clean up after you and that irresponsible deal you made. I don't know what deal he's referring to. Miss Von Karma, you made a deal with Miss Andrews yesterday, didn't you? I don't know what you mean. In order to make sure you got your guilty verdict on Mr. On Guard, you told Miss Andrews not to testify in court today. I don't know what you're talking about. Do you have any proof that I made such a deal? You're denying it? Looks like you were lucky, Mr. Phoenix, right? If I had been in court today, this trial would have already been over. All while hiding Miss Andrews' own crime? This isn't my problem. Whether she had tampered with evidence or not, I have only one objective, to find On Guard guilty of murder. The end justifies the means, Mr. Phoenix, right? The ends justify the means. Miss Von Karma, Agent Andrews believed you when you said, if you don't tell the truth of what really happened, then On Guard will be found guilty. What does that have to do with me? Because of that, she's now in danger of being found guilty herself. All because she believed in your words until the very end. This still has nothing to do with me. She's just a weak person, that's all. But you had to know she was... Ow. I think visiting hours here are about over. So if you'll excuse me. What's wrong? Why did she suddenly cut you off? I guess she thinks I have the advantage in that argument. I was at today's trial, Edgeworth. That's not like you at all. I mean, I know you knew about Miss Andrews' condition. You could have made her testify as many times as you wanted, but to go that far... she wouldn't have testified about that until I said something. Listen, Wright. The courtroom is a garden of judgment. I am putting myself on the line when I stand in there. And that's why I made the witness do the same. It's only natural. By the way, Edgeworth, you were really angry in court today. That's rare for you. Witness, that card! Give it to me! Hurry! You have any idea how you stupidly inadvertently done? This, I can't believe you hid this from me all this time. That card, what in the world is it? You mean this? Listen, Wright. This is top secret information. You absolutely cannot leak this. Special Investigations team has existed for a number of years, but few know of it. I understand. Their task is to find the owner of this card. A man called Shelly the Killer. And just his name states, he is a killer, an assassin, the best at that. An assassin? Picture card adds to the court record. So who is this Shelly the Killer? The Killer is the name of a long-standing line of assassins. Long-standing? The name first appeared around 100 years ago, I hear. Shelly is a professional name, the third heir to the Killer name. So because his professional name is Shelly, he leaves cards with a shell on them? He has a habit of making sure to leave a card by the body of his victims. How would he do something like that? I think it's part of his duty to his clients. His duty? If he leaves a card, then his clients can be assured that it was he who killed the victim. It also serves as an insurance against any charges being pushed onto his clients. I see. The killer values the trust between his clients and himself above all else. It seems that this one honorable assassin with a moral conscience. I guess even honorable assassins can exist. So you think this assassin, you think he's the one who did the killing in this case? It would appear that way. The discovery of the card basically confirms it, would you agree? Shelly the Killer, huh? I noticed something at the trial today. You were behaving in a very strange manner. Does something matter? I guess I should just... Yeah, no, you should. He would probably care about Maya's well-being, you know? Maya, she's been kidnapped. Kidnapped? What's the kidnapper want? An acquittal. I see. I had no idea. I will prepare a rescue team as soon as possible and resolve this by tomorrow. Really? Did you hear that, Mr. Nick? Mr. Edgeworth is going to... Stop trying to console me, Edgeworth. I don't need your pity. Mr. Nick? There is no way you can find her. We don't even have a single lead to go on. There's only one way to save her. I have to get an acquittal somehow. It's the only way. Right, listen. You need to know something. Juan Corrida was killed by Shelly the Killer. And the client who ordered the job is Matt on guard. Your own client. Please, stop. I can't listen to you. I can't believe that. I see. Well, if you want to continue your investigation, you will need this. What is it? The hotel right now is restricted by police personnel only. Guess we're looking for any clues that might lead us to Shelly the Killer. But if you take this with you to the hotel, I'm sure they will let you enter. Letter of introduction received from Edgeworth allows the bearer to freely investigate the crime scene. In any case, I must attend to preparations for Maya's rescue team. We'll meet again if anything should happen. Now, if you'll excuse me. Mr. Nick, do you think Mr. On Guard hired an assassin? No way. I mean, if he doesn't have a psych lock. Yeah, I guess not. This is definitely one of those, like, biotechnicality type of psych lock situations where, yeah, no, technically he didn't kill him. Maya, please, all I ask is for you to make it home, safe and sound. Date, question mark, question mark, question mark, time, question marks, location, question marks. I guess even kidnappers can be a little clumsy. Clumsy enough to drop a card like this for me. Even though he said he was an assassin. I bet he's just making that up, like how Nick does with everything in court. Anyways, let's try out the card trick for this card I just found. Sounds like I got the door open. Okay, time to go take a look around. There's all sorts of things piled up in here. It's too dark to see. What's this? Feels like there's a lot of glass bottles here. These, they feel like barrels. I'll pass. Too bad I'm not really hungry and not really thirsty. I'll lock the door with this card. I should probably go and take a look around. Oh, okay, we can leave. Doo-doo, 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 doo-doo. What is this place? I have a feeling I'm not in the hotel anymore. Are those videos over there? Well, I'll worry about that later. For now, I should probably be looking for clues. That way I can show them to Sis and maybe get out of here. Oh, I've never seen a TV this big before. Oh, where's the power button? Phooey, it's busted. I would die so happy. I was so die happy Samurai fan. Never got to see the Nickel Samurai on a TV like this. Heck, I can't believe I just made a joke about dying, all things considered. I thought he had like an Xbox for a second, real talk. I was like looking closely at it. What is this thing? An antenna, I guess? And this VCR? Sure are a lot of electronic gadgets here. What is an antenna doing here? Maybe it'll live stream to the dark web or something? I don't know. Oh, hey, it's a computer. Probably used one before. I have no idea where the power switch on this thing is. Drat, there's when I plan to use this to somehow get out of here. How did you plan on getting out of here with it? Like, were you gonna email someone? There's a framed picture sitting on this coffee table. It's a picture of a woman. She's kind of pretty. Hey, looks like something's written here. Let's see. I think it says, with love, Celeste. I bet this could be a clue. That's weird. What's a figurine doing on the sofa, like, in a place like this? I think it's a bear? Aw, how cute. It's got a lot of cuts and slits on it. What if it's some kind of puzzle or something? I mean, it's an action figure. It's so dark in here that I can barely see, but these kind of feel like videotapes. All of them. What kind of room is this? Alright, now to look at the door. Ah, locked, of course. Am I leaving through the doggy door? Doesn't even look like I can use the card to open this door. There's a little hole in the bottom of the door. If only I was a little skinnier, I think maybe I'd be able to crawl through there. Oh, this simply will not do. I can't have you wandering around. Oh, this simply will not do. I cannot have you wandering around at will. Eee! It seems that your Mr. Right is truly concerned about you. He is? For now, I would suggest you remain cooperative. If you cannot, there are many ways which I can help you. Ways, you mean? Dead men tell no tales is how the saying goes, correct? Well, I mean, considering how spirit channeling is a thing that exists in this world, yes, dead men can tell tales. I'm almost certain I told you on our first meeting. I am an assassin. No way, you're lying. I mean, an assassin? People are not always who they appear to be. Nick. March 22nd, 7:04 p.m. Hottie Clinic reception. Mr. Nick? Oh, yes, Pearls? I got caught up in my thoughts about Maya's situation. Mr. Edgeworth has left, you know. I guess for now, I have no choice but to believe Mr. On Guard. Well, I guess I should listen to his story one more time. Alright, let's get going too. Okay. This must be the waiting area. It's got the feeling of one and there are sofas lined up. But I don't see all that many patients. Yes, well, visiting hours are over, that's why, It's time for the nightly consultations to begin. Mine, that is. Isn't there anyone keeping an eye on this guy? Clearly not. I wonder where that door way down there leads to. Oh, that's the x-ray room. Yes. How did you know that what I was thinking? Yes, well, it's because the x-ray room, yes. There's something very peculiar about this guy. Because I know it's not me. This patient's undergoing rehabilitation. Wasn't that patient standing in the same spot last time he came to visit? Doesn't look like they're moving any closer to a reception desk, huh? Is this clinic really doing anything? Is that patient really getting better? Hey, don't just cut into my monologue like that. I'm explaining things here. Ah, sorry. Yes, most sorry. Yes, This is the clinic's reception desk. Doesn't look like there's anyone at the counter. On the wall is this month's word to the wise. Put your best foot forward. Putting this up at a general clinic doesn't seem like... doesn't really mean much, does it? I mean, it seems like this guy's probably putting his best foot forward. I guess that'd kind of be the goal. Alright, back to Rank Colossus. Just out of curiosity, I want to see if Gumshoe has anything to say about the card and the letter of introduction. Oh yeah, do you know anything about this card? Card? Edgeworth for some reason went pale yesterday he saw this card. Hey, I know what this is, pal. You do? No matter what way you look at it, I'd say it's a picture of a shell. That's it? Oh yeah, that's right. Edgeworth really likes those cooked snail things. What were they called again? Escargot or something like that. Mr. Nick, I think we just solved the mystery of why Mr. Edgeworth's face turned pale, right? As I expected, Gumshoe has no clue. Okay, so Gumshoe is clearly not on the investigation team. Then, anything to say about this? No? Alright. March 22nd, Detention Center Visitors Room. I'm sorry, visiting hours are over today. Aww. I have too many questions I need to ask. I'm sorry, but I'm Phoenix Wright, a lawyer from one of the... You're Mr. Wright, you say? Oh, yeah, there's a message here for you. A message? That's from Matt on Guard. Ah, here you go. What do you write? Is it something really important? I don't know. Well, let's see what it has to say. To Mr. Lawyer Dude, I've got something really important to tell you. Why do I feel uneasy all of a sudden? Oh, Mr. Wright. See, actually, I have a favor to ask of you. I have this cat named Shu. I didn't put a lot of food when I left the house, so he's probably pretty hungry. Do you think you could drop by my house and feed Shu for me, dude? That's just a little ways down from the hotel, right? He's having us visit his house. This is terrible. Let's hurry. We have to feed his cat. I'm sure poor Shu's stomach is growling by now. Yeah, I guess. Mass note jammed into the pocket. The client's request is a request. I guess I should go check up on his cat. Let's see if there's anything new to... Okay, nothing new with you. Nothing new with the guard. Okay, I just want to see if there were new lore dropped. I don't see a time thing here, so probably don't need to worry about this. Okay, I'm guessing I have to give you a letter of introduction. Maybe if I show this letter I got from Edgeworth. Miss Oldbag, if you would look at... What? You want me to look at this worthless piece of... Edgy poo! Is that her perfume? For one day more, I smell a shudder. Now, let's see here. Would you please allow this unsophisticated young person to conduct his investigation? Yours truly, Miles Edgeworth. Yours truly? That man's good at flattery. Fine, only because Edgy said so, you understand? Letter of introduction given to Miss Oldbag. I just thought of something I have to do. Remember, no messing around. You do anything bad and I won't let you off the hook. Looks like she has a strong feelings for Mr. Edgeworth. That may be, but, you know, nothing's gonna come of it. That's what I mean, Mr. Nick. Feelings are meant to be told and shared. Ow. Every time we talk about love, I always end up with a handprint on my face somehow. So anyways, let's continue our investigation. Okay. What now? One little thing, before I forget. You can't go into On Guard's room today. Why? The police's main investigation team is going to be in there all day, you hear? What if they're the team that's in charge of investigating the killer? Don't go in there. Set one foot in there and you'll face the wrath of Wendy Oldbag. It's the stage they're going to use for the post-ceremony stage show. Okay, so... It was really the victim, Juan Corrida, trying to disclose something about Mr. On Guard. But they're both heroes. Why would they do something so unheroic? Well, they're both actors pretending to be heroes, but, you know. They may look like heroes on the outside, but on the inside, they're only human. I'm only human, after all. These cameras both belong to the press that came to cover the conference. They're all basically doing the same thing, staring at the empty stage. Don't put your blame on me. Seats for the spectators at the post-ceremony show and the press conference. It's too bad neither event's going to be held now. A lobby with a grand staircase always feels enormous. Right now, the only thing filling this enormous room is the anxiety about the murder. I really hope nothing else bad happens here. Man, I can't wait to end up back here for whatever reason. March 22nd, Gaywater Hotel, Viola Hall. Looks like we're the only ones here. And yet, the hotel seems so busy somehow. Probably because the police team is scouring for clues about the killer. I want to eat a meal with Mystic Maya again. Yeah, me too. Ever watch Mystic Maya eat like she does? Makes me happy about eating, and then I can eat a lot. Well then, how about after we wrap this up, we all go out for a huge 20-course feast. Okay, let's work really hard then. This sure is one luxurious hotel. Almost a boy of Gaudi with how it blends everything together. Everything fancy and imaginable. Yeah, fancy. Didn't that Bellboy do something like that last year? They haven't cleaned up the food yet. There's a sad feeling hanging in the air. Such a beautiful sight. A chandelier? Yes, but I can't believe it. I can't believe that such a terrible murder happened under such beautiful lights. Shocking. The award ceremony was held on that stage. It was really fabulous. It just reminded me of the circus for a second. Everyone was alright. I hear that very big circus recently started holding performances again. I'm sure they're all fine, Pearls. There's a grand set of doors over there. Guess the doors Maya followed the bellboy out of, only to disappear. If only we had all gone together. So nothing new. March 22nd, Gatewater Hotel hallway. Hey, city boy. Lana, you're still here? Reckon, of course. An investigative photographer eats her stars on her ability to snap up the scoop, yeah? This hotel just has that aura of mystery. You know, it's like something's always about to happen. But do you have a camera? Red Gibbon. Photographer's gotta have a camera out the ear like corn to be a real pro, you know? So I'm hanging around here. Speaking of cameras and feeding the mouth, do you have mine, you bread thief? Why can't you just drop that thief thing already? We're not even the one who stole it! I wanted to ask you about the night of the murder. What, you're really gonna shell out the bucks for the info I got? Lana, you were loitering in this hallway the night of the murder, were you not? Well, kinda, but... brace yourselves, Phoenix. Phoenix, here it comes. Didn't exactly hang around here the entire time, you know? Followed a few stars around, got a few autographs, shook a few hands, had a soda pop with a few of them too. Looks like she wasn't here the entire time that night. The security lady also wasn't in the hallway the whole time either. Guess this means there's no one who can tell us who came and who went that night. So about this note that was inside your camera case. Oh, that little ditty I wrote? Yeah, can I believe what you've written? You mean the stuff about On-Guard shoving his manager onto Lady onto Corita? Yeah. Ah, well, I reckon you best not be believing that. What? Look, I sort of wrote that on a whim, you know? Writing whatever came to mind. Whatever came to mind? Yeah, when you get down to it, it's just a lot of random duders. Hey, what's with you? Why you stared at me like my grandpa used to? Hey, why do you look like you suddenly got older, too? Or am I just shrinking here? Ah, my baby. My $1,600 baby. What's with that red-coated prosecutor anyhow? The guy told me it was evidence, refused to give it back to me. Well, that's kind of how it is. Hey, you're that redcoat's friend, ain't you? Put a few good words for me and get my camera back. You want me to do what? Listen, nag the guy real good for about 5 hours and I guarantee I'll give it back. You should do your own dirty work. Well, I reckon it's time for me to get going. Tabloid photographer without a camera is just... oh. Yeah, I guess so. Keep yourself together out there, you hear? I'm coming to see you in court tomorrow. Okay, I'll see you then. And you too there, little one. Keep up the good work, okay? Okay. Don't be picky about your food now. Okay. Make sure you do your homework, you hear? Okay. And if you happen to find yourself a camera, make sure you bring it. Would you please just leave already? Compared to the flowers on the other side of the hall, these are much more gorgeous. Let's see, record companies, fan clubs, company workers, family. Carrying all these flowers home would be hard, I think. These flowers in front of the dressing room. What are those stuffed bears doing here? Okay, it's probably all the same stuff. Oh, that was a little different. The toilets, some sort of fence here, the bathrooms, people. Okay. The old lady told us about this, didn't she? That we can't go in the room tonight? What if an investigation briefing is going on right now inside? Without Detective Gumshoe. Poor Gumshoe. Okay, yeah, we can't even go into the room. March 22nd, Gatewater Hotel, Corita's hotel room. Mr. Nick! What is that otherworldly ghastly moaning? I hate evil ghosts. What? You're a spirit channeler. I don't think it's a ghost. Maybe it's a demon? Excuse me, watch who you're calling a demon, brat. Ah! Zoinks, it's the alien! Who are you calling an alien? Oh, it's just you, Miss Oldbag. What are you doing here? What's wrong with you youngins today? I came down here to pay respect to my poor Juan, and you're disturbing me. Please talk to me about the night of the murder just one more time. I talked about plenty at the trial. I was fooled, tricked, deceived by that fraud of a photographer in her notes. She was loitering around here with that imbecilic look on her face. Okay, got it. And now hold on a second there, you little pipsqueak. You're going to take notes, at least make me sound better than that. Oh, alright. I've seen everything. But you know, I was working that night too, doing my job, minding my own business. It's not like I had any time to waste standing around here the whole night. I was wondering if you could tell me a little bit more about Mr. Korea. He was the most popular star, you know, especially where it counts in my book. Clear that he was lagging behind in the polls against Mr. On Guard. Well, that's just a recent thing, bad luck and all, you know. But he was going to become an even bigger star than he used to be. Look, just look at this mountain of presents. It's a show of the mountain of feelings all the fans had for him. Yeah, the mountain is pretty big, certainly nothing to shake a stick at. Mr. Nick, what is it, Pearls? The presents, they're all bears, right? She's got a point. There isn't a single thing here that isn't a bear. All of Mr. Creed's presents were fancy new bears. Oh, that's just because you can't think of one without thinking about bears. Bears? Why bears? You don't know? When my dear Juan was training, he fought barehanded with a bear. He refused to give in and let the bear win, but after the fight, they became friends. Give me one moment. Give me one moment. So I'm just getting a picture of a certain bear for a certain fighting game. I'm sorry, I can't be the only one who like immediately went to Kuma from Tekken. Right? Like, just immediately, like, when I heard the words fighting a bear barehanded becoming friends, I just immediately thought of Kuma from Tekken. Would that make Juan Kurita Heihachi? I didn't get into Tekken. Tekken's a fighting game I've always wanted to, like, get into, but just haven't. Well, let me rephrase that. I've always wanted to get into fighting games, including Tekken. I just haven't. I don't know why. Like, they're fun to play, but I don't know. I just never really got into them. I want to get into them. I want to get good at a fighting game. I just feel like that'd be fun. Anyways, let me get rid of Kuma real quick. There we go. I just want to point out that my brain immediately went to Kuma. He refused. Wow, what a heartwarming story. Look, it's just like in those young people's dramas. I can see those two tuckered out, down by a river going, hey, you sure can fight. You too, Bob, you too. Did all that really happen? It's his biography, bub. Oh, load of crock. So ever since then, fans have been giving him bears as presents. Yeah, nice. Bears. I have anything to say about to delinquents like you. She's climbing up like the whole lamb she is. Please, anything would be helpful. No, I don't. Okay, it's the exact same quote. What do you say about any of this stuff? I just want to see if she has anything new to say about anything. You know? Anything? Anything at all to say about any of this stuff, at least? But you gotta have at least like some lore tidbits or so. I'm trying to be thorough. I want as much lore as possible. As much lore as I can get my hands on. Give me the lore. Give me lore. And possible evidence that I might miss otherwise. That too. I must have your lore. No, nothing to say about the button that you literally identified just by looking at it. Why is there a stain now on the guitar? On the guitar case that wasn't there before? I was gonna say, what if Old Bag actually do something about it to kill her? I don't know, that would have been a twist, I think. Alright, time to start going through pictures now. You will say something. I swear unto Jehovah, you will say something. You will give me your lore. I will not stop until I get your lore. We gotta say something about Edgeworth. Come on. No? Do you have nothing to say about the stuff in the court record at all? I refuse to believe that you have nothing to say about any of this stuff. Not because I know you're not, like, blocked by anything. Come on. Give me information. Give me information. Come on. Come on. You know you want to. You know you want to. Okay, yeah. Then, no, okay. You have nothing to say to me. You know what? We're just gonna ignore you then. Anything new to say about it? Okay, there's all sorts of things. There's refrigerator, juice. Oh, there's some beef. Oh, okay. The unholy bear pile. Again, why are we getting flashbacks to the clown? Nope, I didn't mean, nope, did not mean to do that. so messy here. Okay, yep. Yeah, it does not seem like we are getting any new information here. Or at least getting any new dialogue. Okay, I'm not gonna look at the obvious thing yet. We're gonna wait, obviously. Like, I see the guitar case. I know it's there. Just gonna ignore it, and then... We gotta have something to say about the red wine. It's a beautiful wine glass, and there's tomato juice in it. Ooh, tomato juice, I don't like that much. Okay. Something to say about the fact that it was, like, used in murder. Also, cosmetics, probably Mr. Creative Glass shards, they're probably from the glass vase Miss Andrews knocked over. Okay, that was some new dialogue. And then, anything to say about the guitar case? So, Nickel Samurai's costume was in here. Yeah. I can't believe Mr. Creative went so far just to say bad things about Mr. On Guard. Well, if it was a press conference, so he had to go in costume. But weren't Mr. On Guard and Mr. Creative friends? They weren't friends, they couldn't be friends because they were rivals. Aren't most... Is a rival someone who's just a strong enemy? Really more just someone you compete with. Yeah, like, I wouldn't say, like... I'm gonna go with the most, like... basic bitch example of a rivalry, but like Naruto and Sasuke, I don't think they'd be considered enemies, nor would like Goku and Vegeta, or you know. So not all rivals are enemies. Some rivals are friends, though usually, yeah, rivals would be enemies. March 22nd, on Garden Mansion living room. Sure is dark. It's been a long time since I last saw Naruto. I'm really liking that anime. I mean, it's not my favorite. I don't think it's like the greatest of all time. But I don't know. I think it gets a lot of flack. I'll go turn on the lights. So, like, is this Matt on Guard's? Oh, okay, yeah, this is his house. Oh, so, wow, so this is what a star's house looks like. It must be nice to be rich. Come on, Mr. Nick, let's find Shu, the kitty cat. Shu. Meow. So I guess this is Shu. Ah, what a lovely cat. Hello, Shu. Meow. Teehee. Cat seems to like pearls. Pardon me. May I help you with something, Mr... Oh, we're lawyers, actually. I'm Mr. On Guard's lawyer. The master's... You must be Mr. Wright. Yes. Ah, it's a pleasure to meet your wonderful self. I am the family butler, John Doe. Nice to meet you. Yeah. There's know all sorts of things about Mr. On Guard, right? Honestly, sir, I don't believe my master is capable of such a foul deed, such as murder. And, anything else? No, not especially. It is not appropriate for a lowly servant to speak of the master or his affairs. How typically butler-like, as it were. Mr. Doe, how long have you served at this residence? Well, sir, I would have to say maybe about 1 year. And, anything else? No, not especially. It is not appropriate for a lowly servant to speak of himself and his affairs. You know, I would have thought that Mr. On Guard to have a maid over a butler. That's a very cute cat you've got here. It's my duty to take care of him, the master rather fancy Shu. And anything else? No, not especially. Appropriate for a lowly servant to speak of the family cat. Well, then I guess I don't need this piece of scrap paper anymore. That's note crumpled into a ball and thrown away. Well, I'm afraid I must take my leave of you. Oh, we should probably get going ourselves. Ah, so young and yet already so accomplished. A master of law. There's a lot to be proud of in being a butler, in charge of the house and all. Thank you for the compliment, sir. People are not always who they appear to be. Now, if you'll excuse me. Meow. At least. Oh, there's a giant cooking hearth here. That's actually a fireplace. How are they different, Mr. Nick? You know, I've never really seen a hearth before, come to think of it. We should come and visit the Fey Manor then. I'll show you one when you do. I mean, we've technically been to the Fey Manor before. That is a very precarious place to put a motorcycle. A giant bicycle is flying through the air. That's Bicycle Pearl is one where you don't have to pedal, and it moves on its own. Really? Wow. But sorry to disappoint you, it can't fly. Oh, that's too bad. That's a very precarious place to put a motorcycle. It's a very comfortable and spacious lounge set. I wonder if famous stars drop by here and sit around to have a good time. In any case, I don't really belong here, do I? What is with me and feeling inferior today? Yeah, you're just being met with all sorts of things you just cannot afford, can you? Well, anything to say about the picture? No? Okay. There's another door over there. You shouldn't go wandering off over there, Mr. Nick. Yes, Pearls. I know how Maya feels when I tell her to stop playing around. Ah, there are masks here. Oh, hey, one's the Pink Princess and one's the Silver Samurai. Yeah, that one in the middle is the Steel Samurai. Or Silver Samurai, Steel Samurai. That one there's the Pink Princess and the Evil Magistrate. They fought many battles against the backdrop of Neo-Old Tokyo. Wow, you really know a lot about the Steel Samurai, Mr. Nick. Yeah, that's because he was a client. I don't know whether to laugh or cry that I know more about that show than a kid. Again, they were your clients. Like, I figured, you know, there's no shame. There's a small door at the bottom of this bigger door, Mr. Nick. I bet it's for Mr. Enguarde's cat to use. Oh, you mean shoe. Door. It's locked tight. Well, I guess that's to keep nosy people like me from entering it. And I guess there's nothing else to really do. I guess we can go back to the Rheinco offices. And I don't really have anything new to present to you. So, yeah. Nothing new here. Nothing new here. Gotta be something new going on somewhere. Anywhere. Alright, Michael Bear, and I say it's barely 8 o'clock. But what is that infernal racket? It's one of the presents going off. Sounds like it's already 8 p.m., way past your bedtime. That startled me. I thought I was going to die for a second. 8 p.m. That's the time when the award ceremony ended that night, remember? Time sure flies. Hard to believe it's already been 2 days since the ceremony. Beep, 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 beep. The transceiver. Beep. Hello, hello? This is not a phone. Maya, how's Maya? You haven't... Oh, wait. Maya, how's Maya? You haven't heard her, have you? It seems you're not able to fulfill your end of the bargain, Mr. Attorney. I've heard the news, so it seems that my presence did you no good. No, Mystic Maya, Mystic Maya. One more day, please. All I ask is for one more day. I'll get a not guilty verdict for sure this time, please. I suppose if I must. I need that acquittal more than anything else, after all. Please, please let Maya say something. I want to hear if she's alright. Alright. Then, if it's a little... What's with the static all of a sudden? Hello? Hello? It seems... bad. Nope. Damn it, did the transceivers just suddenly break? Well, excuse me. What happened? I don't know. All of a sudden, it became nothing but static. Mystic Maya. Why did the transceiver suddenly break like that? I should probably have an electronics expert look at it. The sooner the better. Anything new to say? Probably not. Okay, so... I feel like we need to get like that bear revenants now. No, we can't? Okay, that's fine. Alright. Guess now we will need to find a electronics expert. Okay, there's no electronics expert here. Is Gumshoe an electronics expert? I feel like Gumshoe, for some reason, would be an electronics expert. March 22nd, Ryan Co. offices. Hey, welcome back, pal. I make you a little something for dinner. That's nice, thanks. I'll let your man's luxurious full-course meal out of a can, that is. Sorry you went through all the trouble to cook, but I don't have the time to eat. Oops, looks like you don't have a can opener, pal. You gotta be kidding. Here I thought he had already whipped something up. Oh, I know. There's one I know. There's one way I know how to be helpful. Ask me about anything you want, pal. Go ahead. Unless he's here and offering, I wonder what I should try asking about. Did you, by chance, know how to fix a radio transceiver? Transceiver? Oh, Mr. Nick, you should ask Mr. Scruffy Detective about that thing. What thing? Oh yeah, this thing is just up and broke all of a sudden. It broke, pal? When I was talking to the kidnapper, it just suddenly broke into static. Look, it sounded like this. I don't hear any static, pal. Huh? Maybe it fixed itself? That's strange. I'm sure it was making a loud static noise. Maybe what? Maybe it was electromagnetic interference, pal. Electromagnetic interference? So what is this electromagnetic interference? It's something that happens when a radio wave gets mixed up with other signals, pal. Oh, when you put it that way. I understand what you're talking about. Like, for example, when a cell phone goes off next to a computer screen. The stuff on the screen gets kind of fuzzy and starts acting funny, right? Huh, computer. It's like when you use the dryer next to the TV and the screen starts looking weird. Oh yes, the TV does do that. Oh, so that's why you're talking about. She seems amazingly happy about being able to understand this. What was the room you were in when that interference to the transceiver happened? There's gotta be something that they're sending that's sending out very strong radio waves, pal. Something like a listening device or something. Ah! Hey, speaking of that, where were you when it happened? We were in Mr. Carito's room, the scene of the murder. What? That's it, I'm gonna sneak into the precinct and get a bug sweeper. I'll meet you at the crime scene later, alright, pal? Wait, Gumshoe. Oh, yeah, baby. It's investigating time. I'm on fire, pal. My fingers are itching to go. Yeah. should be going too, Nick. Alright, let's go. I want to stop by Criminal Affairs first. Okay, yeah. I thought we'd be able to see, like, Gumshoe break in. That honestly would have been kind of funny if we could. March 22nd, Gatewater Hotel, Karita's hotel room. Hey, you're finally here, pal. Sorry to keep you waiting. Do you have the, bug sweeper? Well, you see, I got busted trying to sneak in, pal. And suddenly, staring at the precinct doors. On the outside, man, so yeah, I couldn't get one of these bug sweepers. What do you mean you couldn't get one? We need that item. Hey, calm down, pal. Didn't say I didn't get one, just not the police's. Oh, so this is a bug sweeper. It's a little broken. Hey, this was made when I was in elementary school, pal. Oh, by who? Me, of course. Ah, this sure brings back memories. Hey, don't look down on it, pal. Sure, it looks a little beat up. I put my heart and soul into building this puppy here. Your heart and soul? It'll work, trust me, pal. It'll do the job. But what? Can't set the sensitivity. So I was going to beep at anything that gives off electromagnetic waves. But isn't it better that way? Well, in any case, since I brought it all the way here, might as well give it a whirl, right, pal? Getting that sinking feeling again. Okay, now I'll tell you how to use this baby. There's a listening device or some sort of bug hidden in this room. So we're gonna find it, right? Right, now first, let's turn the sweeper on. Next, move the sweeper around and give the room a real thorough look-see. Now, the sweeper will let you know how strong of a signal it's picking up, so keep an eye on it, okay? Once you find something that's giving off a lot of radio waves, press enter to lock onto it. There's a lot of things here that's going to give off radio waves. Let's take a look at anything and everything that seems suspicious, okay, pal? Alright, I'm going to stand outside and keep an eye out. Give me a yell if you find the bug, got it, pal? Oh, this is cool. Oh, this is really cool. Oh, the water in this hot water pot has run out. I can get more water for it. Okay, sounds good. Looks like she's forgotten about the looking for the listening device. Oh, this is really cool. Oh, I like this. Oh, this is neat. Oh, I think this is really cool. Oh. I will say, I do like it when I'm given, like, more little tools to do more, like, investigation type stuff in the game. Like, one of the few things I enjoyed out of episode 5 was, like, the new little mechanics of, like, piecing together broken objects and, like, looking for fingerprints. And I really hope in Apollo Justice Trilogy they bring back the looking for fingerprints and piecing stuff back together thing. Because while I didn't like... What's this? It sort of looks like a hot pot of water, but... well, it's kind of like a hot pot of water pot, I guess, but instead of hot water, coffee comes out. Really? This pot can do that? Is there a pot of that orange juice that comes out of it? I don't think there's anything like that, Pearl, sorry. Well, I mean... Is this a refrigerator, right? I really don't think the listening device is in something like this. Because it's filled with nothing but healthy vegetable juices, right? Yeah, sure. What does that have to do with listening devices? There's no listening devices in that notebook computer, huh? What's a notebook computer? Do you know what a notebook is? Yes, it's a small book with paper so that you can write on. Right, so? Well, the thing is, like a notebook in a way. It's basically a small laptop. Mr. Nick, what's a laptop? I like this. This is really cool. The TV It's the TV's remote control. But it doesn't look like the listening device is in here. So I was thinking, I wonder if the TV remote works on other things, like... Could I make you change your expressions like a TV channel? Zap. Hey! What if I could... Ooh. People I would give the old mute button to. Well, I don't think it's going to work on me. Why don't we try it on Maya tomorrow, okay? Okay. What actually is this? What's this? It's a small video camera. No, listening device in this gizmo. Everyone's trying to make everything smaller and smaller lately, aren't they, Mr. Nick? That's what it seems like. But I want it to grow bigger and bigger. Well, eating only vegetables isn't going to help you there. You have to eat your meat, too. If you don't eat your meat, how will you have any pudding? Well, it certainly looks like an alarm clock. What's wrong? Why did you look so troubled? I just can't imagine the listening device being inside this alarm clock. It just sort of reminded me of something that happened a long time ago. Oh. Well, anyways, looks like the listening device isn't in here. Here we have a dryer. Nothing unusual right here, I think. A dryer? Oh. If you use it next to a TV, it'll make the screen look all weird, right? Yeah. Happens, it's called electromagnetic interference, right? Hey, good memory, Pearls. I will never forget it for the rest of my life. It's a plain old calculator. It says 50 on it. He was calculating his allowance. A whole 50 cents, so maybe if it was a spirit medium. Wow, there's a really delicious loaf of bread in there. Looks like it's been on keep warm all this time since the murder. I mean, we could probably yoink that, right? Just have a little loaf. He's not gonna eat it, he's dead. Well, Mr. Scruffy Detective always says, gotta keep the trail and crime scene warm. I think the keep warm, in that case, is a little more metaphorical. Alright. Oh, it's a lamp. Okay. Also, robot dog here, radio here. The radio's on and playing something. Oh, it's Kid's Question Corner. Professor, why is the Earth round? Yes, why is it, Mr. Nick? Why should listen to the radio program a little more, Pearls? Actually, the Earth is donut-shaped, thank you very much. It's like a Halo ring when you get near the... I wonder if there's any, like, unironic believers in donut-shaped Earth. Like, not flat Earth, but, like, donut-shaped. Because, like, you'd have to assume, like... Once you, like, hit where the supposed middle is, it'd look like a Halo ring, right? I don't really think the listening device is in the TV of all places. Looks like the TV was left on and now it's showing an old samurai movie. Yeah, this channel plays all sorts of international movies, as well as domestic ones. You know, every time I watch one of these old movies, I always think, wow, these Japanese stars are really good at English. Yeah. When I grow up, I want to study Japanese. Quick reminder that this game was made in Japan. Thus, why it takes place in Japan, California. Probably should not destroy your gene. Lamp, check. Listening device, nope. There are lots of lamps in this room, aren't there, Nick? Yeah, they're all on. You shouldn't do that, Mr. Nick. Don't you know it's wasteful? Yeah, I'll be more conscious from now on. Sorry. Excuse me. Ah, what a lovely bear. Growl. This must be one of those fancy bear-shaped toy robots. It's a robot? It's a real robot? Yeah, it's a real one. Mr. Nick. Yes? How many horsepower is it? How many horsies? Horsies? Well, look, it's a bear, so, Oh, that's just the phone. Well, the phone is the most common place for a listening device, I'd say, but let's take the receiver apart first before we get ahead of ourselves. Wow, you know a lot about electronics, don't you, Mr. Nick? Yeah, I know a ton, especially when it comes to taking them apart. It's my specialty. I'll leave the fixing part to Gumshoe. So, is there a listening device in there? No. I really thought it had to be in the phone, too. A cell phone. Nope, no bugs in here. A cell phone? What? Don't tell me you don't know what a cell phone is. I'm sorry, I've never seen one before. Now that she mentions it, my cell phone couldn't get any reception while I was staying in Curane Village. Pearls has never lived outside of that village, so, well, I guess I can't say it's impossible to live without one. Lamp. I feel like there's definitely gotta be a listening device in at least one of these, like, stuffed bears, right? Like, would that be weird to assume? Oh. Well, the listening device isn't in the air conditioner. Ah, yuck, the air filter's covered in dust and dirt. Yeah. Come on, Mr. Nick, let's watch it. I wonder if being a neat freak makes even the tiniest dust bunny look colossal. What? Oh, nothing. Come on, gotta be one of these bears, right? Actually, nothing on the TV, but... maybe in the Big Bear? I just need to go off on something that I haven't looked at yet. Oh, okay, it's the clock again, never mind. Oh, I can just use my... Oh, that makes things so much easier, actually. I forgot we could do this. Okay, it was the coffee machine again. I didn't know if they counted that part. Okay. Jesus Christ, where actually is this listening device? Plant, chair. Where is this listening device? Not in this group of stuff. It's not the lamp, because we already checked the lamp. That's so crazy. Am I just crazy in Schizo? Yeah, so we already looked at this. The fridge. Look at this. The outlet? Okay. I don't know why I would assume I'd be getting something out of the outlet. Dear Lord, where is it? Am I blind? So I already checked the TV, I already checked the air conditioner. I already checked the lamps. We pretty much checked everything. Alright, time to cheat again. When in doubt, it's time to cheat. Because I cannot find it. And no, I am not proud of myself. Wait, look for the eye? Could have, like... Could have probably made, like, the little, detection area a bit bigger on this. It's like, I'm pretty sure we looked over it. Oh well. You know what? That's fine. It doesn't bug me that much. Although I do feel like the detection area could have been a little bit bigger. This is just a giant stuffed teddy bear, right? This is the biggest one I've ever seen. Hey, so did you guys find it yet? The listening device? I mean... No, not yet, but this bear's eye is... Let's see. Perfectly normal stuffed bear with some really strong radio waves. Sounds like you found the listening device to me, pal. Let's dig this big fella's eye out and see what we got. No, you can't. Such a violent act. Oof, rip. No. But that's a miniature camera. Looks like there's more. There's a transmitter and a timer. What a mirror? A transmitter, pal. Oh, is this more of that high-tech stuff? So this tiny thing is a camera. Yep, it's a pinhole CCD camera, pal. It's a small, high-grade video camera, mostly used in security systems. It's a video camera. It runs on battery, which comes within a set. But there's no videotape in this camera. This is the only camera part. This is only the camera part here, pal. Tape recorder with the tape inside is somewhere else. Somewhere else? The footage changed into radio waves, and then it's sent to that recorder. So it's sort of like a TV broadcast, isn't it? Yeah, you know, you're right. Spy camera adds to the court record. So what is a transmitter? It's a device that sends the footage of the camera to a specific destination. It's like a video version of a listening device, pal. Looks like it's attached to a small clock-like thing. Oh, that's a timer, pal. You can set it to turn the camera on and record at a certain time with it. You set for a certain time? Yep, let's see. This looks like it's set to start at 8 p.m. for 1 hour. 8 p.m.? That was the time the award ceremony ended. There's no date set, so it's been recording every night, I guess. Mr. Detective, how long has this bear been here? Oh, I'm pretty sure it's been here since the night of the murder. Then maybe this camera caught the murder on tape. What? If you think about the angle the bear is at, it's bound to have a clear shot of the whole crime, pal. So there was a camera in this bear's eye? It's disguised as a present. I'm sure it was here on the night of the murder, pal. pretty big, so it stands out pretty well in my mind. But who gave Mr. Kurita this present? I, don't know, pal. But this means that someone out there's got a video of what happened here that night. Isn't there a way we can find out who this person is? It's impossible, pal. Radio waves can be sent almost anywhere, so there's no real way to find out. Oh. Is there really no way to find out? Stuffed bear. The spy camera was sent to the right eye. Found the I got it. What? Hey, pal. Let me borrow this mini camera for a second. Oh, what are you gonna do? I'm gonna go around the electronics shop and see if I can find out who bought this. But that's impossible. It's already 9 p.m. Believe me, even if I have to search all night, I'll find your man, pal. Spy camera and transmitter given to Detective Gumshoe. Oh yeah, baby, it's investigating time. I'm on fire, pal, and my fingers are itching to go. Yeah! And thus, the goat will probably not be seen for a while. Yeah, Mr. Scruffy Detective sure is a nice man. He's pushing himself so hard, all for Mystic Maya's sake. It's a mystery how you always manage to do things in the most inefficient ways, right? Eck! You'll have to excuse me. I heard your conversation just now. Edgeworth, what are you doing here? A rescue team has been created and deployed. Can't say I'm optimistic. But we have to move forward one step at a time. I see. Thanks. Don't thank me yet. We still have to find her. So, there was a spy camera hidden inside the stuffed animal, huh? You are one lucky man, right? Do you know this stuffed bear, little girl? I have no idea. Of course not. The maker of this bear is a very expensive luxury brand from overseas. It's completely handmade. Only a small number of these are exported here. What? The camera and the transmitter that Skyward Detective took with him are dead ends. Things like those can be bought anywhere. However, this bear is different. By tracking how it got into this country, this bear can tell us who the buyer is. Can you really do that, Mr. Nick? Can you really? Well, I guess so. It's 9 p.m. I think I can still make it in time. I'll be taking this for now. I'm sure you have other things you have to do. Stuffed bear snatched up by Edgeworth. See you soon, right? Wait! What? Why are you even doing this? I have no interest in explaining myself to someone who cannot comprehend. But besides that, right? Until court reconvenes tomorrow, you should concern yourself with this question. Who was the person that murdered Juan Kurita? The real killer. Do you really think that it was Adrian Andrews? To be honest, I don't know anymore. You still have a little time left. Find the truth, right? Everything begins with the truth. Okay, so I'm guessing Matt on guard hired Juan Kurita. No. Probably hired Shelly to kill her to kill Juan Kurita. That's how I'm guessing this went. Juan Kurita's real killer, Miss Andrews' past. The kidnapper whose sole condition is an acquittal for Mr. On Guard. And this card. Shelly the Killer. Maya, the only way I can save you now is to find all the answers to this case tonight. I understand what your real intentions are, Edgeworth. But as you said, all I can do now is find the truth. Do. This is music. Alright, then we're gonna have another half of the investigation. Alright, I'm gonna end things off here because, well, I mean, there's not really. We're kind of over the hour and a half mark. So yeah, thank you all for watching, and next time, I guess we'll do the second half of the investigation. Bye-bye.